Hello everybody, I am Ellie, and today I'm going to be going over some book talk recommendations, and I'm also going to be drinking some coffee because by the time you guys see this, it's early morning. So, first things first, I wanted to go over some romance, but not the kind that is like Twilight or some of those other series that can get a little bit 50 Shades of Grey and different things like that. So, I wanted to go over some romance that is, how you say, clean, not dirty, or in obvious ways. So first I wanted to go over Kasie West, which I got this book a long time ago, so it was actually a $2 price. I still have the sticker on. Love Life in the List is one of my favorites. It is so good. And it's really clean, and it's about two teenagers who fall in love, but they're best friends, and there's a whole thing with that, and it's awesome. Like, seriously, it's one of my favorites. I've reread it like 10 times. It's well-loved, in good condition, but well-loved. And then next, of course, I'm currently rereading this one. It's called The Betrothed, and it's by Kiera Cass, and Kiera Cass is one of my favorite authors. She's amazing. And so I highly recommend her. Kiera Cass and Kasie West, two authors that are just, oh my gosh, they're amazing. And I don't actually own any of her books, but I highly recommend Melanie Dickerson. She actually writes different fantasy books that retell the stories of different famous princesses as different people, different time periods, similar stories, but they're their own and they're very unique. It's actually really cool. I highly recommend it. She also writes a lot of different originals and different medieval times books. I highly recommend it. It's so good. It's amazing. I know I keep saying that, but I can't recommend it enough. Those three authors are probably my top three. I also really like, I actually do have her books. One second. It's just under my desk. I have two examples right here. On This Foundation and Candle in the Darkness. So Candle in the Darkness by Lynn Austen. She actually writes biblical fiction, historical fiction, has a good deal of romance, and it's clean, and it really teaches a lot of God's principles and really helps you understand God's love deeper. And that's just something if you're religious or have beliefs, if you want to be interested in that. So highly recommend it. Her Civil War series is not, like, it's still Christ-centered, but if you're someone that doesn't want it to be as much centered on that like her biblical fiction, I highly recommend her historical series, starting with Candle in the Darkness. It's a trilogy, and then she also has a standalone. I own the entire trilogy, and then, so going into her biblical fiction, this is the third one in her Restoration Chronicles series. It's called On This Foundation, and basically it's about rebuilding Jerusalem and honoring God's commands. And it's so filled with love and just some really cool relationships, and I personally really enjoy it. It's amazing. So those are just some authors that I really enjoy for romance, and in general, they're probably my favorite authors to go to for a good read. So I highly recommend them for sure. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's coffee. Number one thing in the morning, I'm telling you. Coffee. Okay. Next. This is a fictional book, but it is amazing. You are going to love it. I'll go right there in a second. Okay, so the next one, Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. Oh my gosh! It's so good. If you like Lord of the Rings, if you like Harry Potter, if you like a bit of Percy Jackson, this is amazing. You're gonna love it so much. I'm serious! It's good! Those of you who are kind of like, oh, but I don't like those series, well, guess what? You should try this. This is better. Keeper of the Lost Cities is amazing! It follows a girl who basically, like, she grows up in the human world, but guess what? She's technically not human. So she joins another world, and then there's a whole bunch of drama between rebellion and government, and, like, if you like Hunger Games too, yes, Keeper of the Lost Cities, oh my god. I'm getting really excited about it. But this is definitely one of my favorite fictional series ever. Highly recommend it. If you have not read this, go to your nearest library or Amazon or something and get this book and try it. I am telling you, you will love it. And if you don't, I'm sorry to hear that, but I respect your opinion. So, that is my fictional recommendation. Add it to the pile. So then, otherwise, I have other authors too. I own a lot of their books, so I don't know if I actually have one. I do actually have one example right here. If you like, I don't know if you'd call it, it's a never-ending series, and it's fiction, and it tells a story about cats. It's called Warriors by Erin Hunter. She also has a series about dogs, bears, and the savannah, and I really like all of those other series too. Honestly, I probably like those other series better than this one, only for the reason that the cat one, this one, goes on forever. There's like 70 books at this point. There's like 70 books in the main series. Yeah. But if you are wanting to get into something long term and you're wanting to read more, but you want it to be fiction and you want to read longer, I highly suggest this. It's not, each book isn't that thick. They're pretty decent. There's 6 books in each series, and I really enjoy the main books, but it does seem like the authors are going a little overkill with the plot, so I would recommend reading until the series Omen of the Stars, and then, well, actually, yeah, Omen of the Stars would be a good place to see if you want to continue. After that, I recommend, oh, it's so hard. Okay, because I really like this one series, Vision of Shadows, it's right after Omen of the Stars. I would actually say stop there because it introduces a really cool part of the plot. So I would say stop at Vision of Shadows, or, I mean, obviously if you want to continue, you can. But I would say stop at Vision of Shadows or Omen of the Stars if you are wanting to have an endpoint to reading it, and then focus on the extra books like graphic novels and super editions. Another author that I would highly recommend is Tui T. Sutherland, which actually I have one of her books, so I'm going to go grab that real quick. Alright, this is what she likes to write. It's called Wings of Fire. This is book 11, and she writes about dragons, and it's actually, I love it a lot. There's one book that's based off of what I believe in my morals. I don't quite agree with, but that's okay. If you like fantasy, if you like more mystical creatures, like warriors and Wings of Fire would be the way to go. I really like reading about dragons' perspectives. I really like those types of books, different fantasy or mystical that have a good plot line. And this is definitely one of my favorite series, so I highly, highly recommend this if you are interested in fantasy or mythological creatures. Definitely Wings of Fire. Tui T. Sutherland is also a part of the Erin Hunter team, because Erin Hunter is not just one person. That'd be crazy if it was one person writing all those books. But she's part of that team, and she actually wrote the series about the bears, which is probably why it's so good, but I highly recommend those books. That's all the time I have for this video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and this is my first long-form video on this channel, so I'm very excited.